Let me ask you this though. You mentioned Usman. Everybody thought we were going to see you and Jorge to find out who was going to face Usman next. The fight obviously didn't come together. So how do you feel when you watch him Sunday night after his win and he's calling out, Jorge Masvidal, taking the time to sort of address him? I know he said that he can take on anybody, anybody can get it. But how did you feel seeing, his management, Jorge's management, campaigning for this fight when the fight between yourself didn't come together?
It's hilarious. Marty Fake Newsman's a complete coward. If I would have had a win over him the way he has a win over me, I would have wanted to run that back right away. You didn't beat me, and the fans knew that night in that arena, and everybody around the world knew that that was a bullshit stoppage, it was a bullshit fight. And there's still a lot of stones that are unturned. So there's a lot of unfinished business. So he just knows what presents him the hardest challenge, and that's me. He's looking for an easy payday. He's looking for the street Judas Masvidal because he knows he's washed up. That fight goes the same way every single time, guys. Let's not make no mistakes. Malky and street Judas Masvidal are saying, "Oh, if we have a full camp, this." What are you talking about, dude? You were putting pictures all over fucking Instagram and social media. You're with Bo Nickel, this good wrestler, and you were spooning with him for 3 or 4 months before the fight. And then Dustin Poirier says, before he fights Hooker, that you were in his training camp and you were training hard for that fight. So you got no excuse that you were on 6 days notice, man. Stop making excuses, man. The people see right through you, man. You're everything you said you would never be, George. And it's sad to see, man, but I'm glad that me and the people have something in common that we can see right through you. A coward.
Is it weird that it kind of seems like it not pre-planned, but it seems like Usman kind of had this in his mind all along, and Masvidal didn't want to take the fight with you. Now that it's all coming together, does it kind of make sense a little bit that Usman called him out, and then straight away Masvidal's camp is keen on the fight, and there's almost a pre-planned sense to it where they both don't really want to match up with you, and we're both sort of waiting for this next moment to do this rematch.
Yeah, that's exactly true. I wouldn't be surprised if Malky and that terrorist snitch Ali Abdullah Sleaze, worked a deal out behind closed curtains. They probably want to get that deal done. And that fight's never going to sell like it did the first time. They hit lightning in a bottle. It was the perfect time of everything that was going on. People were more intrigued in that fight because they thought that there was going to be sharks and dancing alligators on Fight Island, and they thought this mysteria behind Fight Island was just going to be so crazy and this and that. So the people see the truth about Jorge Masvidal now. He got exposed, man. He's been ducking me for 6 months, man. He's a coward. He talked all that shit in the media that it's on site. I'm going to fight you in the street. I'm the king of Miami. This and that. I'm going to baptize you. No, you're not the street Jesus. You're the street Judas. And the people see that.
Mm.